Hello, everybody, and welcome to beautiful December. December is a time when people are thinking about getting gifts for their family members. People are thinking about, the holidays and spending time with family and exchanging gifts. But December for spiritual people is more about joy. It's more about you being happy. It's more about everyone being happy and wishing the best for everyone. So to kick off the month of December, we have a full moon in the sign of Gemini around the 4th of December. There's a full moon in the sign of Gemini, okay, around the 4th of December. And we also have like these double full moons, and I don't know if you guys know about this or not. This could be something that only I know. We're moving into a new moon in Capricorn, but a new moon in Sagittarius is still going to be present. I don't know if you guys were aware of that. So there's this thing where if you start seeing the moon in the daytime, like the moon is still out even though it's bright outside, that's something that can happen on a moon like this in December. So just pay attention to that. If the moon is out and it's daytime, it's morning, and you still see the moon up until until noon or something like that, then that's what's going on. It's a cross between Sagittarius and Capricorn. So what does all of this mean for you guys in December? So what it means is that the full moon in Gemini, think about the sign of Gemini. Gemini is all about communication. Gemini is also about creativity as well. And they're also known for their duality, their double-sided or two-faced nature. They're also known for that. So keep in mind that people may act different ways around you. People may be hot and cold. Some people may feel like they want to talk to you one day, next day they don't. So it really just depends on the person. It depends on where Gemini is located in someone's birth chart. But it is going to cause, even for yourselves, like a little dual nature here. So just remember that. And as you're going through this, full moons are also about releasing things that no longer serve you. So it can be something happening in December for all 12 zodiac signs where you would need to look at situations from both sides. Look at everything from both sides. Consider other options as well. This is going to be a time of considering other options, other ways of getting through a problem, other options, other ways of getting through issues. Look at both sides of a situation, not just your own side. Look at the person you're dealing with. Look at their side of a situation, because maybe your side isn't always the right side. Think of it as good twin, evil twin. That's what's going on here with the Gemini energy, right? So it may not always be just one way to see something, okay? Make sure you look at both before you make a decision. And then when we come in with that mixed new moon energy, it's a blend between Sagittarius and Capricorn. But here's how similar Sagittarius and Capricorn really are. Sagittarius and Capricorn zodiac signs are really involved in business matters, okay? They're really involved in that. So being that it is a new moon and not a full moon, it's positive. It's going to be positive for people who are in some type of business or entrepreneurial pursuits. It's also going to bring new and fresh ideas into business around the new moon toward the end of December. There could be new product launches around this time. There could be new ideas, new inventions. There could be new opportunities in business around this time. This is also an energy of expansion because we're so close to 2026 around this time that people may decide, you know what, it's going to be a new year, so new me. And you guys may notice changes in many different ways, from people's personal appearance, how they show up in those business meetings, how they show up at work, how they show up in business. People are just making some changes. We're getting to those New Year's resolutions, and that is exactly why. So enough about the moons in December. Let's go ahead and get into your zodiac sign. Hello there, Geminis. Welcome, welcome. Let's talk about what's coming up in December for you guys, okay? December for Geminis. All right. Stepping is very important in the month of December for Geminis. I don't know what's going on yet, but I am getting an obvious message about stepping, okay? Now, you could be stepping into a new experience. You could be stepping into a new territory. You could be stepping into a new world, stepping into a new relationship, stepping into a new reality. Whatever it is, you're stepping. And you ain't playing around in December is what I'm getting. You seem to be stepping with a lot of strength. You're stepping with a lot of, you have the know-how, you have the go-to, you have the right-of-way. You know exactly why you're stepping in the direction you're stepping in, or you know that stepping is just really what's required at this time in your life. So there is a new adventure you're about to go on, right? You have manifested exactly what you want. The love of your life. It's somebody that you love or that you really found. Like, it feels like you really found this person recently or over the last few months or over the last year. You really have been taking the time to get your mind wrapped around how you're going to do everything and like, is it really real? Is it really right? But you don't really have any more questions about it. What you realize is that, oh my God, like I thought I had what I wanted, but I didn't have what I wanted until I realized what I really wanted. And you know what you really want. You know who you really want. And that's who you're stepping for. Who you really want, who you really love, this is a woman if you're a man. If you're a man, this is about a woman. All right. If you're a woman, this is about a man. Okay. But Geminis know exactly who they want. And that's just what I'm saying. This is somebody newer to you. This isn't somebody that you've known. This isn't somebody that you've already dated. This isn't a person you've already been in a relationship with. It's new. So this will be a brand new relationship, a brand new experience for you, a brand new situation. Now, it doesn't matter how long you've been knowing of them, but this is somebody that's going to be new to you. Like, you've never touched them, you've never laid with them, you've never slept with them. But the kind of ideas you have about what you do is just potent. Is very potent. It feels very real. It feels like you just feel like you would be a perfect match for this person, like an extension cord going into an outlet. So you know who it is, and you know how you feel about this person, and all you want is ultimate fulfillment with her or him. All you want is like all this person's love. Like, you want their attention, and you're very like, the way you're doing things in December, you haven't seen yourself feel like this about a woman or a man in a long time, where you want their attention. You may be used to dealing with people and you already have their attention, or you already, maybe your last relationship, the lady or the guy was single, and you knew that you were the only person that they were dealing with. But with this new one, she may have other options, or he may have other options. So it gives you like a challenge to make this person pay attention to you. That's what you want. You want him or her to really pay attention to you, because stepping into her life or stepping into his life is exactly what's going on. It's exactly what's going on. Like, it's no, you're not holding yourself back anymore. You want what you want. So you're going to have a friend. Okay. Now this friend is an earth sign, a Virgo, Capricorn, or a Taurus friend. Now this friend is going to give you some really good advice. Okay. A really good advice. This friend is going to tell you something that's going to help you make that move forward into this person's life. This person is going to give you some sound advice and tell you to go ahead and just do it. Like Nike, just do it. This person is going to probably make references to basketball or games like football. Like they may quote famous athletes or famous people, or that's how you're going to know. Like, it's somebody close to you, Gemini. Like, somebody's gonna say something in a very sly way, like with a certain type of lingo, to really talk to you in the way that you can understand how stepping toward this person would be if you go ahead and do it. So they're going to give you wise advice, very good advice, whoever this earth sign is. And if it's not an earth sign, it's just going to be a person with a lot of money. Whoever this is, they have a lot of money. But they're going to tell you like the right things, the things that people should have been saying, the things that you should have been acted on, because you know that the person talking to you, giving you good advice about this new connection, that's what you said too. You said the same thing that this other guy or woman is about to tell you. You said the same thing about the situation too. And when you said it to yourself, you knew that it was the right person to move toward. You knew that you could actually make it real with this person. But it's going to take for this other earth sign or this rich person, whoever this is, to come and tell you something that's going to really open your eyes and let you know, oh yeah, yep. Now, this person, they are, whoever this is, they're going to let you know something regarding this love interest. They're going to let you know that this love interest is a certain type of way. Okay, they're going to say something along the lines of how he or she really is. Like, okay, your love interest is a man or a woman, which I feel like I'm talking to a Gemini man about a woman, but you could be any sex. They're going to tell you something like, your love interest is not the type of woman or man who is seeking people out for their money. There's someone who loves to have security, stability. They love to build. They love to build up a name for themselves. They don't live off of other people. They're very independent. They're goal oriented. They could care less how much money you have. They could care less if you are crazy rich or if you're not all that, if you're kind of struggling. Somebody has really observed your love interest or really knows your love interest in some kind of way, and they understand that this is a love interest that'll be down for you for every other reason but money. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the type of person that will be loyal just off the strength of like what you guys are on, the type of vibe you have, the type of, you know, wave you guys have together, the type of vibe, the type of love, the type of connection, the type of bond. Like, this is someone who knows that this is a woman or a man who even like had their exes backs. You know what I'm saying? Like, in times when they didn't have, they weren't working, or they didn't have this, or they didn't have that. This person, whoever this is telling you this, went all the way back to this person's first love maybe, or told you about a long-term relationship they had when they were younger, and they're like, yeah, listen, even when he or she was with this person, this is how this relationship was. Boom, 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 boom. And this is what she did, and this is what he did, and this is what happened, and this what that. And I'm telling you, this is not the type of person that people want to think this woman or man is just because of how they present themselves. No, this is a very independent person who, when they love, they go hard when they love. Like, it's something like that. So somebody's going to enlighten you and confirm as well, confirm to you all the things that you already thought in your mind about this person, all the things you had already observed and found out for yourself. So they're going to come in and confirm it for you. Now, there is somebody who this person used to date. This is a fire sign masculine. An Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius, who this woman or this man used to deal with in the past. Now, they're no longer dealing with this person. That person no longer has any type of connection or contact with them. But you don't have to worry about getting yourself caught up in something, because their hearts are not for each other anymore. This woman doesn't feel the same way about this fire sign man, or this man doesn't feel the same way about this fire sign woman. All right, it's no way that you can get caught up in anything, because these two people are no longer affiliated with each other. You'll be protected from negative forces beyond your control. Because see, this is the thing. This person who this woman or man used to date made people think that this person was some type of bad person because they got messed over. The only reason why they got messed over, and what this same man or woman is not telling people in the community or whatever, is that this man or woman used to look out for them, used to have their back on anything, used to front them. You know what front means is, if you go on a date or something and your person doesn't have enough money, you take care of it. Like, even if it's a woman doing it toward a man, like, this is the type of person that used to have this person's back all the time. But instead, this is a fire sign masculine who's going around the community or just telling his friends, and word and gossip and things like that is spreading, because he's trying to make it seem like he got wronged in the situation. But really and truly, he's a king of wands in reverse. Like, he's a fire sign man in reverse. You know what that means? Okay, a fire sign man upright is someone who's passionate, a leader, brave, bold, headstrong, courageous, adventurous, fun, dominant, powerful. When he's in the reverse, he's lacking self-confidence. He's not as powerful next to a woman. And this could be he or she, you know, but this person in the reverse is like not that much self-esteem. This person is weak. This person is not as strong. They're not as able to handle certain things that the other partner would be able to handle. You see what I'm saying? So this person is in the reverse. And I think that you knew that already, but like I said, you're going to get a lot of confirmation from either a friend or somebody who's really wise, and they're going to give you really good advice about this whole situation and how it really went, so that you can have a clear mind about two things. First thing is, have a clear mind to know that these two are incompatible with each other now, because this woman outgrew this person, or this man never gave this woman enough credit when she had, how many times she had his back through the whole relationship, how much she did to have his back, how much she sacrificed to spend time with him when he wanted to hang out with his friends, how much she sacrificed time to be with him when he, on holidays, when he wanted to go and be with his own family, he left her out. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many times she had to ask for simple things. And it's just different things that somebody you know is about to open your eyes to all the truths about how this woman deserves like a gold medal. Honestly, she deserves an award for how she treated a person who just sits here and just only looks at one version of her, you know, and tries to paint this image of who she is to the world, but that's not really how she is. He's not even bringing up all the big things he actually did for him. So the thing is, sometimes when people want to look good, they ignore all the good things that somebody's done for them. And I feel like if you're a Gemini man going after a woman, you're going to realize all the things that this woman did compared to, and then it's the thing, this man could have a whole lot of things to say about this woman around the community, around the neighborhood, but guess what? Can he say that does he ever talk about things he's done for her? Does he ever talk about things that he sacrificed for her? Does he ever talk about anything he's done to pay a bill for her, to help her? You're never going to hear things like that come out of his mouth, because she was the actual backbone to the relationship, and that is going to make you 10,000 more times more attracted to her. You already knew it, but you're going to get a major confirmation about how this woman really is, and that's the type of woman you're drawn to. You like women like that. So I'm seeing a new beginning is happening between you and her this month. A new beginning is happening between you and her this month, okay? But you just need to be careful of betrayal. Be careful of betrayal. Be careful of dishonesty. Don't come in the situation lying, because this woman is like a queen of cups. She's like let's say if she's an Aries, she's like a Pisces, really and truly. Or if she's a Leo, she may be more like a Cancer, really and truly. If she's a Sagittarius, she may be more like a Scorpio. So you have to really understand her nature, her dual nature. She's not all like fiery. She does have a watery side where, you know, she's very intuitive. She's very, you know, magical, mysterious. It's a lot of things she may be able to find out about you without nobody telling her. So don't come in with deception, mind games, lies. Don't just be honest with her and just tell her exactly what the truth is. You know, just tell her the truth about things, and she'll respond to you and respect you. This is the kind of woman that people don't understand will respect you for a lifetime, as long as you come in the game the right way. If you come in the situation the right way, then she'll always have respect for you, because she'll know, even if it's like hard to tell, you're gonna tell, you know, and she's gonna roll with that for the rest of the connection, because your first impression is everything to her. So just be real with her and let her know what's going on, if there's anything you need to tell her. But I do see, yes, you're going to go ahead and make a move toward her. There's something here about family matters as well. Like this woman may be a part of your soul tribe, you know, your soul family, your soul tribe, and you may want her to know that. Or you may be wanting to connect with her because she is a part of your soul tribe. Or maybe there's something about your family, like maybe somebody in your family is going to come and tell you truths about her. You know, maybe someone in your family recently did some type of research and looked at like how she is in a relationship, and found out that people have been lying on her, lying about her. Guys never, or whoever this is, like I said, you could be a Gemini woman as well, and it could be about a man. People have been lying on him or her. You're going to find that out. Like, maybe this person's ex bashed them in the streets or said some really negative things, but whoever this person is or these people are, they're never telling the actual truth, how things really went down. This woman really is the backbone for every lover she's ever had. Or if this is a man, this man is really the backbone for every relationship he's ever had. This person you're dealing with is the responsible one, the loyal one, the one who takes care of things, the one who's the backbone, the resourceful one, the smarter one, the intuitive one, you know what I'm saying? Like, this person is actually the one who knows and understands how to give to love when people only wanted to take from her or him. You're realizing that. So your mind is going to be made up by December 31st. That's all I have. Thank you.